And hello, friends. Yeah, here we go. We are in, and we are live with the Thaumaturge. Yeah, welcome back, Thaumaturge. It's partition. It's 1905. We are Victor Shulsky. We're live on Twitch. I think we're supposed to be. Allegedly, we're live on YouTube as well for the first time, which is cool. I can't seem to get it to come up for myself, but YouTube assures me that I'm streaming, so that's interesting. We'll come back to it afterwards and look into it in more detail. Anyway, yeah, we're playing the Thaumaturge. I'm this fella, Victor Shulsky. It's 1905, and we're in Warsaw, which is at the moment part of the Tsarist Russian Empire, much to the consternation of any number of people, including apparently my father, who was working with a group of Polish nationalists. One of whom might know where the book that I'm trying to find is. So, last time we got our dad's ex-girlfriend killed. And that's the start of Act 2, where we're supposed to infiltrate this group of Polish nationalists that Dad was working with. And here, hold on, we have to before we do, we have to handle our social media accounts. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's see. Well, so this is a quest objective I think I can handle. Wish I had more real life quests that that my objective was to go to sleep. Oh, I guess we have to open the door first. Oh yeah, and there's a...
It looks familiar, and yet different.
Yeah, it's probably a dream, Victor. There's a golem after me.
Well, well.
So that's not great. Okay, are you gonna...
Is this a dream?
Pretty clearly a dream, Victor. But of course, it's always hard to tell when you're in the dream that you're dreaming, right?
I need to get out of here.
Oh, there's Dad. Dad's ghost come to talk shit. And so we're a proud person. We have the flaw of pride. That's what this indicates, is that this proud answer, as you can see here, will feed our pride. And we have committed to giving every proud answer, feeding our pride as much as we can.
The devil himself.
Blind fool.
Well, what don't I see? Maybe you could give me an answer this time.
What don't you know?
We've been seeing one another more and more.
something you don't know.
Why is the golem pursuing our blood? You've not just put me in danger, but Liga as well.
Excuse me.
Who did you hurt so much that the golem was aiming to? Hold on. It succeeded, didn't it? That's what killed you.
Duh.
That's what made the building fall on you.
Victor finally figured it out.
Why did you let a rat like Konieczkin into our home? Now he's dogging Ligia and me. Were you working for him? Did you start informing on your customers for him?
A fool's theory.
Who inflicted this punishment on you? What for? And how the hell do I lift it?
Everything I've done.
Was with your children in mind. I've heard it all before. For our good, I know. Thanks a lot. I definitely didn't ask for a blood curse.
Excuse
Are
me.
you finally going to say something?
You've wasted your time. I left you all the answers.
Oops. Sorry.
You just have to find them.
Oh, look at his eyes bleeding. That's gross.
Where am I supposed to look for them? In the Black Grimoire, which I nearly got from you? In that case, where is it? Who was it? Your friends? Your coterie that you hid even from your lover? Who are they? What were you planning?
You possess everything I had. I've left you everything you need.
Come back here! I'm not finished with you yet!
Yeah. Get back here. And, hold on. I gotta do one more thing here. Alright, let's talk to... Okay, we got a point. I don't think we can spend it. Yeah, we need 2 points to upgrade. So let's go talk to Ligia. She's our sister. She's cool. She's a down-ass bitch. She got most of this stuff. In the thing. Oh, this Konechkin that... wow, that's a loud telephone. The Konechkin that we're talking about is a Krana secret police agent that Dad was apparently working with. Don't do that, by the way. Don't.
Teodosia Majewska's bathhouse. Victoriusz speaking.
Trotsky, this is Pilavin.
I was waiting for your call, Commissioner. Go on.
They released Kayetan in the morning. I thought you'd want to know. I cleared him of all the charges, but he doesn't really care.
How did the fisherman's, I mean Clara's case end?
That's covered with investigative secrecy.
I see. And what about... Hello?
So this calls back to a sort of a bit of a side quest that we did in a previous. It was spread out across a couple of previous sessions, which you can go and watch on the YouTube if you want to. The short version of which is that there's a serial killer on the loose. It turned out to be this prostitute that she's gone. We don't need to worry about the killer prostitute anymore. Not I'm sure I love that story. Anyway, but anyway, we have an interest in getting they arrested somebody else for the murder initially, and we have an interest in getting them out of jail because they can get us another Salutor, another one of these demons that gives us our magic. And let's go talk to our sister here.
Look who's up. Sleeping Beauty. Have some coffee. In the morning, Grażynka brews it strong. Unless we're still arguing.
Yeah.
I was exhausted yesterday. I slept badly.
I understand. I thought about what you were saying yesterday. Those strange phenomena related to the golem. Once, when I was taking a carriage to the store, the horse took fright. First it reared, then it started kicking, and after a moment it froze and dropped dead on the cobblestones. But it was already old. Could that have been the golem?
Recently, there's nothing I've been more sure of.
Does that mean we might be in danger?
Yes.
I don't know how long it took the golem to reach Father. He only found me in Warsaw that one time. I don't know how he works.
I can't believe Father didn't know that either. There must be something in his office. Anything.
Maybe.
Is there any other way you could find out?
Has anything been reported about Port Braga?
I've been keeping an eye out, but nothing yet.
It's going to be hard to cover up that much damage. I'm afraid that soon they'll find a few bodies there too.
Because I killed a bunch of
Hyenas
people.
like fresh corpses.
I had a dream about Father.
Me too. Right after he died. He was soothing me with my favorite lullaby.
First he insulted me, and then blood poured down his face.
Stands.
Very funny. Do you see him often in your dreams?
This was only the second time. I hope there will be more. It's been a long time since I was quarantined in the hospital. They're not ordinary dreams. They're very realistic visions. I talk to him, I ask questions, but I can't understand his answers.
Why don't we focus on real life?
I know that you're still sorting through things there, but I really have to visit our store in Mirów.
I'm basically done, and I was planning to go there now after breakfast.
Perfect.
Will you join me?
No.
I should look through all of Father's things in the store. Everything he left behind.
All right. Let's go.
Not much has changed here.
Just the sign. Or maybe the owner.
That's right. Now it's your kingdom.
I don't think queens dig through columns of numbers, exotic names, addresses, and consignment notes.
That's where you're wrong, Liga.
Or scold customers who don't know the difference between powdered skull and powdered mummy. Have you developed an interest in the family business?
I'm interested in that dollars.
Father clearly didn't want me to have anything to do with the family business, did he?
It's probably because I'm a degenerate.
I have to take care of the inventory. Try not to make more of a mess than there already is.
Not likely. I get in a fight with everybody I talk to. I'm out all night drinking. Victor is a bit of a reprobate, the way that I've been playing him. Register of goods. Most signatures are Mordecai's. A few are Father's, and the most recent ones are Ligia's. Her handwriting hasn't improved any. Mordecai's signatures are filled with emotions. The older ones sing of a happy life and satisfaction from a job well done. But a year ago the song changed. It became filled with sorrow, hatred, and bitterness brought on by a friend's betrayal. It's Mordecai's resignation letter. In a frigid tone, Mordecai resigns from work and asks Father not to contact him and to steer clear of Mirov, where he intends to stay. Cold words hide a burning hatred and strong belief that the former friend Stanislav Shulsky is to blame for Abraham Horowitz's disappearance. He is a man from whom no one should look away. Okay, so early signs pointing to this Mordekov as having sent the golem at us. It's an old clock that has come to a standstill. Whoever winds it missed their moment. He winds up his favorite clock for the last time. The routine comes to an end, but isn't accompanied by the peace of impending retirement, but rather by the anger of someone leaving even though they don't want it. It was inevitable. Continuing to work with Shulsky is impossible. Shameful. It's time to leave today.
What is this?
The photograph, Victor. A marvelous invention. Father was very fond of them.
I meant what Father has on his face. That smile. I'm sure someone he disliked had just died.
Did you want something, or are you here to joke around?
When was this picture taken?
Who knows, a quarter-century ago? We must not have even been 5. You two look more and more alike.
Don't scare me. The guy next to Father, that's Hayat, right?
Yes, he's just younger, Victor. That's how photographs work, you know. They stop time and place. I can also
Miraculous.
see here that they were friends. But a year ago, that ended and they stopped working together.
Yes, you mentioned it recently.
It's a shame Papa never said why.
Could Hayat have wanted our father to die? Could he have sent the golem after him?
I think you'll have to ask him. I heard that he bought out one of the 2 rundown laundries here in Mirov, not too far away.
Let's check it out.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm taking another look around. You must have felt that. The golem is close.
I'm sure there's a more logical explanation. On my way.
What have you got to say?
I wanted to talk to you about a certain university.
What's this mysterious university?
I'm giving a lecture at the Flying University. It's a very informal educational initiative.
Everyone
Not
stop
to
saying
say
university.
secret. And an important one, especially for women who can get an education from us, which they are legally prohibited from doing under the partition. I'd like you to come with me.
Of course I will go. I will be honored.
No questions or bargaining? Who are you and what have you done to my brother?
That's just,
If it's important to you, there's no need to persuade me.
plus it's a good cause.
The university is meeting in the antiquarian bookshop across the Green Square. Which brings us to the most important thing. Everyone brings something sweet, so I ordered some donuts from Mrs. Yagoda.
Oh, fuck
The
yeah.
best ones.
Let's
And
go
the
to
best
donuts.
donut is filled with
Cherry.
With cherry.
So the argument continues. Get those donuts, will you?
I'll see what I can do.
It's actually custard cream. I'm not saying advocat. Okay, and then I can still talk to you, but I bet it.
Not now, Victor. I don't have time.
The store looks better than I remembered. More human.
I've sorted through the remaining junk and I'm keeping the monkey brains, prepared corpses, and potency ointments just in the catalog now, so mothers can come here with their kids.
Do you want to be better than father?
People look at a businesswoman strangely, so I intend to prove to them that I'm better than businessmen. I'm doing my best.
Has anything strange happened lately? Anything that might have something to do with the golem?
A cup fell from the table, and someone stumbled while crossing the doorstep, but I assume those aren't things that can be attributed to a golem.
See, this is why you don't make
Most likely common clumsiness.
assumptions.
That's good news.
Lugia.
And some plaster fell from the ceiling, but that's probably because something was passing by.
Probably because
Nothing serious.
a golem was passing
Anything
by.
else?
No, I guess.
I have to poke around here a little more yet. I'm not completely sure what to look for.
If you need anything, just ask.
Try to find Dad's dope stash. Where is Father's study? Is that also out in this? Oh, come on. There you go. Come on, Victor. Now where are we? Mirolf. This is a new part of the map. We only had Port Praga was new as of the. Pretty sure. Or maybe not. Maybe we just didn't hang out here much. I don't know. Anyway, it's interesting. Fathers. Cool building. You know, the game, I'll say it, the game has its problems, but I do really like these street scenes. They look good, they feel good. I like walking around in them. Okay, so that, oh, Father's study. That's probably in our house, right? That makes sense. So we won't go back there yet. Let's see, what is this, another Vista? No, what is this? Buy some exotic fruit. Among all the smells teasing the senses when you cross the market gate, there is one dominating all others. Oranges, sweet little suns. Buy a delicious orange from the orange woman. Pardon me, orange wench. Should I go and change my... I want to... I don't know, the mustache is fly, but... I don't know, it don't look so...
I can see you need a haircut, sir.
Is it that obvious? Please, do your thing.
It's kind of rude.
No worries. We'll fix it in no time.
Keep doing it. It keeps making me do funny shit with the... Get the goatee. Yeah, there. We'll go back to...
How do you like your new hairdo?
Perfect. I look brand new.
You were already very handsome. I only needed to further enhance your looks.
Which this is the same, like, unkempt look that I came into the start of the game with. We're gonna call it the Marks look, the Karl Marx, and it, yeah. But we had to. Our sister made us get a look better for this fancy party that we went to. Well, everybody there, we killed them.
Book. You oozing carbuncle. You ain't had enough of Warsaw yet? So you're sticking your nose in on people here?
You know what happens to fellas who sniff around where they ain't supposed to?
Mirov don't kid around with them.
Gotta do it.
And who am I supposedly bothering?
And you've wasted the chance to keep your mouth shut. We'll cure this posh boy of his nosiness, you can bet.
All right, let's rumble, dog. Let's see. You cannot gain new statuses, but we can punch you. So try to attack with rapier. Yeah, perfect. So we will punch you, and we will inflict bloody penance. We don't get the interrupt, that's too bad, but we can live with it. Yeah, let's punch him again. Yeah, I think, like, we just want to keep punching away, right? Until this guy goes down. How much are we going to do? Not quite enough to kill him. Attack with Vukovac. Okay, we can do that. Get punched in the face a bunch of times. Ow! Ow! Yeah, keep punching. We gotta change out that card on that thing that, like, lowers focus if we're low on focus. That doesn't do anything. That's never triggered even a single time. Alright, let's get you vulnerable. And we got an interrupt on somebody. Fantastic. Alright, this guy, you should already be dead. Why are you still alive? Let's see, and you... Yeah, we can, our bird friend can break your brain in a single hit, so that'll be great. Got an achievement for breaking 25 focus focus of 25 enemies. Let's see, so the concussion won't kill him on its own, but these two together will by a long shot. That's cool. Nice job. I like jump up on his shoulders like that, and then I just punch you, I guess, right? This will gain us some health that we don't need because the fight's over. Take that, yeah, well, yeah.
You're talking nonsense!
Hear about Praga. I'm at the harbor getting fish, and half the wharf is in splinters. They said there's even bodies.
More bodies than they usually fish out of the Vistula, practically every day. They were only just writing about Povishle.
But listen to this. They're saying it's some giant did it all.
You sure?
Maybe I can help. Recently, I've taken an interest in one of those.
Leave us alone. Did you wander in here by mistake? You got some dirty laundry that needs cleaning, Mr. Shulsky.
You were curious how my father died. Beneath the ruins of a building in Śródmieście.
I don't remember.
That's awful. How did it happen?
I'm glad you're asking. A remarkable death, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's have a word about your conflict with my father.
There was no such thing. I have warm feelings for the store, and his father as well.
Why did you quit working for my father?
It was a mutual decision.
I know that you and my father parted ways in bad terms. What happened?
We both had difficult personalities, but I still remember him fondly.
You're not telling me
I'll
everything.
withdraw for now, but
I don't
I'm
have to
coming back.
explain myself to you, Mr. Shulsky.
Oh, but you do, my
I'm
friend.
leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell.
And if I just poke around in your private affairs over here, this group photograph, Father and Mordecai on the store's opening day. They look happy. Photograph is covered with a thick layer of regret and disappointment. Mordecai really did believe in all of it. In friendship, in good intentions, and in the fact that Stanislav Shulsky was a good person. Unfortunately, he was wrong. All that was left of the friendship was bitterness. He's probably found out he was snitching. It's a lost coin for 30 kopecks. That and $7 will get you a cup of coffee. The coin is soaked through with irritation brought on by a failed attempt at reconciliation. How long can you keep explaining things to someone who refuses to listen? Once you've been found guilty, there's nothing that will change that. No fact or plea. Anger is all that remains. So Dad tried to make up with Mordecai here, it seems. Oh no, we don't want to go back out into the...
Is there something else you need?
I was interested in this giant you mentioned through the fishmonger.
I can't help you. Rabbis are the ones who deal with golems.
I didn't say anything about a golem.
I'm afraid I can't help you. And now, if you'd like...
Let's talk about your relationship with my father. A tense relationship.
Mr. Shulsky, I'll say it one more time. Stanisław and I didn't quarrel.
Liar.
Liar.
Your anger still lingers around the photograph of my father. You're going to find it hard to hide anything from me.
I'm not in the habit of speaking ill of the dead, Mr. Shulsky. Especially to their family. Old grudges drove us apart. Not all stains are easy to remove. Especially ones on a person's honor.
And might they give you a reason to seek revenge? A motive?
I can't summon golems if that's what you're getting at.
But you know there is such a possibility.
Is that all? I need to get back to work.
I'm leaving now, but I can tell this won't be the last time we meet.
Farewell.
Well, alright. So it goes. Well, so I guess that's back to, I assume, the house. To search that study. Which, in retrospect, it would have been wise to do that before we went to see Mordekov, but what are you going to do? Announcement. New type of telescope, the Pluto. You can rent it for a small fee and watch the wonders of the night sky. An address, and cool. Looks like we can go and do that for some XP and probably one of them pictures. Reach. Yeah, this is our house here. Is this, do I know you? Buzz off, guy. This is like derelicts hanging around in front of my house all of a sudden. Who's that? Oh, it's Akrajinka. Maybe. See, a very generic letter. Strange that someone kept it. Beneath neat letters pulses a deeply hidden thaumaturgic message. Are you looking for a Kabbalist outside of Warsaw? Don't bother. One of the best is closer than you think. Itzhak Sofer of the Nozhink Synagogue. Alright. Never know when you're going to need a good Kabbalist. Property deeds. A list of father's properties. There are a lot of them, but most are well-known addresses in and outside of the city, except for one. Suppose those all belong to Legia now. And, good for her. Kabbalistic text. Traced to Stanislav. It's long and convoluted and describes how only the sons of Abraham can create living bodies out of clay. Stinks of misogyny. He slams the book on the desk and violently turns its pages, tearing the paper between trembling fingers. He's vexed. He pauses to think about the curse of Abraham that was placed upon him. There must be a solution. There must be. So he knew that someone was coming.
Synagoga Nożyków, Mirów.
Familiar trace of the old man. Cylindrical medallion conceals a protective incantation in Hebrew. The words engraved on the amniotic exude regret, and the message enchanted in the locket whispers warning. The echo of Golem's curse smells of dark Kabbalah, and remorse. I feel something else, a trace. I recognize it. It was in the ruins of the tenement house under which my father died. Rabbi Sofer from the Nozhik synagogue cast the golem curse on my father. Interesting, especially given the fact that the two were seemingly friends. On the other hand, destroying important relationships was father's favorite pastime, so it doesn't surprise me. If I want to get rid of the golem, I should go to Mirov. Well, alright. So
I have to find their meeting
I guess
place.
we should have come here before him. An ordinary wooden box, seemingly empty, yet at the bottom rests a clear and precise thought that wasn't left there by accident. Laid out carefully by the skilled mind of a thaumaturge, the message, let us meet. Suspicious address and message that only another thaumaturge could read. Smells of mystery and conspiracy. This is exactly what Konechkin and Svetlana were talking about. I should check it out. Yeah, super good. What's this? Is this our sister's our sister's diary? Alright. Victor is back. On the one hand, I feel like crying with happiness. On the other, my brother has changed a lot, and I find it hard to see in him the boy he used to be. I can remember our 12th birthday, the last one that we spent together. Mama, Papa, Victor, and I. They took us on a carousel, and then to Mrs. Yagoda's pastisserie. Victor and I kicked each other under the table and stole the best bits from one another. I still remember his laugh. Oh, how he laughed. With every fiber of his being, and so much that his cheeks quivered. Our parents shared a plum donut, and they looked almost happy. I thought back then that maybe it would be all right, that we would be a real family, one without yelling secrets or the awful pressure of expectations. Sadly, I was wrong. First mother left, then Victor, and now father. Everyone's leaving. I wonder how long until my brother leaves me again. Well, only till I get killed by this golem. An unfinished text, as the aforementioned Nexus author notes. As well as men, there are women and children working in factories too, which most likely results from the sad truth that men, women, and children all need to eat. Quote is intentionally perverse, yet it uncompromisingly highlights the fact that children's work is an atrocity that ... So it seems Sis is active in the anti-children's labor movement. That's great. Another good cause. And then, I suppose let's go have a, let's see, share with me the secret healer. Should we go do that? So you can't do that yet. Yeah, this is what we want to do. We want to go close this out. Finish this quest off. Excuse me. Close the loop. Get a new Salutor. And yeah, so let's go. So let's go finish this out. This is that quest with the with Cahaton, with the murderous hooker and the serial killer. So we're going to see the fella. He has the flaw of I guess like apathy or ennui or lack of caring or feeling or something, and so it's attracted to Salutor. And he was initially suspected, arrested for the series of murders that the prostitute had committed, but so we have been able to finish it out and get the Salutor. But let's do that now.
Hello.
It's you.
Yeah, how's jail?
They say you're not interested in small talk. So let's pick up where we left off the last time. Where are you hiding, my beautiful Kelpie? You rescued him when he wanted to end things, but you took advantage of his condition to feed on his flaw. I think it's time for him to be rid of you. The river giveth and the river taketh away.
Oh, there she is. Beautiful bride. And here's Chinstrap. Here, let's sorry, I'm playing with my phone. Let's point the camera down so that we can see the cat. Welcome, Kitty. Welcome, Chinstrap. Internet sensation, real star of the show. How are you going to show up tonight? Is the camera gonna show up good for us? Yep, I can get the punchies off in time. So we can't disable that because we... Yikes. Do not have enough of like any of our stuff to disable this thing. Are we going to be able to hurt this person? What is their deal? Did they take 80% minus damage? Because that's going to be rough. Oh yeah. No, just negative status effects. That's fine. We can deal with that. We just have to punch you rather than try to dot you, which is no problem. Let's see, and you will have your stuff done anyway, so let's just... Yeah, okay. Yeah, we could just do mournful tones there. Punch this woman with the gun. Just camera. get the cat. There's the cat. Oh, you can see my keyboard. There's the cat. All right. You're not. Oh yeah, because you have not broken yet. So let's make you lose a focus. Since we can't dot these guys, we're gonna want to, and they are relatively low focus, so it's like 3 and 4. So that's great. And your mind is broken, so let's jack you up and you will die. And then we will jack you up and you will almost be dead. It's just doing the back. Alright, yeah, and you're gonna lose 2 from the bird, so then 1 more from me, and you will be mind broken. Oh, and did that disable the protection too? It did. Very good. Not that I needed to anymore, but yeah. Punch this woman. And then this looks like a military officer, I guess, some kind of cavalry person. Will be punched. They will receive the punchies. Yikes. See, these all have things. Okay, so we can dot you while we. Let's see, this was Spookavok. Yes, while we. Let's get dots rolling here while we start disabling some of these protective traits. This is actually a challenging fight for like the first time ever. So yeah, we can't disable that. That's fine. Here, do we need to? Yeah, I think we had better heal up here. Oh, that was cool. What is this? Statuses, can't get you say you're going to be going next. Who goes next? You go next. Let's wow, that's a really long quick attack. Who's after you? You do? Super long quick attack. That's because I'm slowed. That's fine. We can transfer those to another enemy using Bird Friend. And all of these chats are going to somebody else using Bird Friend. It's gonna be great. So let's see. This is me, right? No, this is Bird. Yeah, Bird Friend. Who do we want to give them to? This person we want to attack with Velis. Yeah, you can have all of my negative status effects. How does that sound, friend? Again, getting real low on health here. Actually, a pretty challenging fight. need to get Reaper back out here and gain us some health. Are we just about to die from? Yeah, I think we're just about to die here, actually. Well, we can at least try. We can at least probably take this guy down with this. Okay, we're not dead yet. If we can, we got to get an attack off with Reaper here, and that will restore us some health. But it's so slow. Fuck. Yeah, I think we might be boned here. Okay, that's good. I mean, oof, yeah, 2 hit points. Yeah, survived one. No, down we go. Okay, ouch. Okay, well, here we go. That's fine. We can do this again. And here, and let's see. It was. Yeah, that sucks. That doesn't do anything. This does something. Yeah, restores our health when we do the second attack. Or do we want to put this on? Agony. Oh, what did it? Increases agony. Yeah, we want to put. Yeah, so when we get agony, it restores our health. There we go. And then punching inflicts agony. There we go. That's gonna be better. Let's see. But for now, okay. And you are the one that can get the status effect, so let's do that. Let's see, and we can only disable by doing this to these guys, so let's do that. Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like this dot-based build I was trying is not really doing it. It's better to just focus fire these enemies down. Yeah, you're the only one who can fit this. So. Yeah, chirp in their brain in a hilarious fashion. Oh yeah, we need some health back, which is great. Break their minds and then break their bodies, right? Simple enough. Down you go, and then let's see how much am I gonna do with that? Oh yeah, plenty. And then over here, that hurts. Oh, did that even do anything? No, because you're immune, right? Oh, but it will interrupt you now, right? Don't really care about that. I'll punch you until you bring it. Oh. There she goes. I guess, yeah, let's just punch you out. Go to the next set of enemies. And we'll focus on gaining health back right away here. Negative status, negative status. Who's got the lowest hit points? You do. Okay. And you can get stuff. So let's fuck you right up. Universal search and strap. Okay. Let's put the camera back up and be a lot better about it. Back up to 33, and how close are you to being dead? Let's see, we're definitely going to want to transfer our statuses with Bird. Let's see, who can we attack with? Rupert, Mukabak, Velis. Okay, nobody. Okay, so let's send him here. Review all of our negative status effects, and we have quite a few at this point. Many stacks of bleed. Good, got the interrupt, very nice. I get to move again? I guess not. See, that will hit him and inflict suffering. I don't think that helps, but I really want to be attacking you, but it's not going to be in time again, huh? Maybe it will. I don't know. We might survive here long enough to. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're all right. Let's see. Yeah, we will take your brain out, and also your heart, or also your mind. Yeah, we'll break the brain and steal some of your health. And what the fuck does that even do? Is that slow? Is that the slowing? Yeah, it is. Okay. That goes. So okay, so we just kill you, and let's see. Yeah, we need to be gaining back health here. So I guess we do that. Finish this guy off. Beautiful. Okay. Gain a little bit of health back, and then next we are again transferring our statuses. Doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, okay. Well, at least it gets them on us. We can't put them on them. But we can at least get them off of us, right? Unless you just, shoot her. And you want to get Velis, and you. Okay, if we get this interrupt, we really need to get this interrupt here with Velis, or we're in pretty bad trouble. And we do. Oh, nice, super nice. Maybe we're not dead. we're dead. Yeah, this guy's about to kill us. Oh no, wait, this is okay, maybe we're not dead. Yeah, okay, yep. So this hits and restores us 22 points of damage, and down she goes. And then we inflicted war. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. We got it. We will howl at you, interrupt, and let's see. You are, yeah, you're maxed out on that. So we'll just torch you. Getting some hit points at this point. We're fine. Although look at all these status effects, but there we go.
Why am I doing this? What do I need you for? No, this is not true. Not true, not true, not true. I'm too close. I've dealt with better ones than you. You're mine.
What was that? What happened?
The river giveth and the river taketh away. But never again. The river no longer flows through you.
What? What do you mean?
I rid you of the salutor that was tormenting your mind.
I didn't ask you to. Is this why you were so bent on getting me out of jail?
You could say that, sure.
I thought as much. There's always some business to be done, eh?
You'd rather still be in prison,
what?
buddy?
Something flipped in my head? What should I do?
Whatever you like. It's all up to you now.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Now I would like to clean up. I need to air the place because it reeks. Worse than the cell.
Alright. Cool. Completed Horses in the Sky. Yeah, cool. So we have to go talk with our friend, Rasputin. Not thrilled with that sentence. About going to the about how to make this new salutor worked for us. What is the name of this creature? Morana. How to get Morana, fully in lockdown. And there was some other reason we wanted to talk to Rasputin, right? Something. Oh yeah, to finish up, follow up on the last quest as well. So let's go do that.
Hello.
I thought there'd be something to look at. Much ado about nothing.
Who are you? Last time, a different housekeeper came to greet me.
How about that? What? Don't you like us?
I do. It's a big change. A positive one.
There, see? He's not so bad. This is Maria.
And this is Magdalena. We've all been waiting for you.
Maria and Magdalena. Very interesting. Do you work for the Nazarzinskis?
Grigori invited us here.
He's waiting for you.
Of course, yeah, good.
Look at you two, joined at the hip. Are you ever apart?
Rarely. We complete one another, not just in conversation.
Stop it. I'm sure he's not here to talk to us.
Then what do you want?
I've come to see Rasputin.
We know, we know.
It looks familiar, and yet different.
Ask because Rasputin has been in here, spooting all over the place.
At last, the wait is over. Here he is. Sit down, Victor.
What's going on? What sort of little shindig is this?
It's an expression of gratitude.
I didn't expect crowds. I was hoping we could speak privately.
Look how sweaty I am.
Patience. Have a seat, as I asked you, and all will be explained.
I came because my head's hurting again.
Have a seat, please.
I don't like where this is going.
Support the weak. Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come. Here too is my loyal friend, Victor Shulsky. It's thanks to him that we are where we are. And we will be in the future, where we intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future are reflected. I see a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, and the force of its impact tears the roof from sacred temples, including the Orthodox Church of Saint Mary Magdalene, here in Braga.
And so, what?
There's a feeble spark of hope for us. It still flickers, though it may soon go out.
No.
The heir to the throne, little Alexei Romanov, is ill.
Uh-oh.
What's troubling him?
Life is spilling out of him. The devil himself is tearing him apart from the inside, demanding blood.
Poor child.
But let's not be sad. This news is joyful, as a matter of fact. Because now we know where the source of the danger is, and I can help him. I will heal the heir, just as I healed Victor, though he was bereft of hope. Isn't that true, friend?
Yes, it is, although, yeah, so this is gonna end great.
It's true.
I still remember your eyes, resigned, pleading, and then so grateful.
If that's how you saw it.
I've helped you, just as you've helped us all. Thank you, friend.
If not for me, you'd still be sitting in a village at the far end of the world, dreaming up great plans. But enough about that now. That's
You gave us a chance, and as God as my witness, I won't waste it. Healing the Tsarevich means healing something much greater. The future.
Yeah, this
a
is
future
gonna end
where each of us
great
will receive equality
for
and
everyone
respect,
involved,
regardless of who we are.
including the
Free from the
Tsarevich.
afflictions of the body and the soul, living in health and its resulting ecstasy. Finally, in a future in which we can do anything, but don't have to do anything, offering unhindered freedom. To the Thaumaturge's health.
Here, here. Why am I in your bed, Rasputin?
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that. My head's about to explode.
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a state.
In that case, it could have been one of my best decisions.
Looking at the events of last night may be the only right one. Time to get up. Get yourself together, and we'll talk later.
God damn it, I'm getting fucked.
Sleep is a waste of time.
Yeah, well, quit doing it then. The Kama Sutra? Fuck. Not reading that out loud. Variety is the foundation of passion. It is variety that sparks mutual desire. After all, the study of variety is a must in archery and in fencing, and even more so in lovemaking. A woman, no matter how great her anger or shame, will not ignore one who falls at her feet. Kiss the following spots: the forehead, cheeks, hair, eyes, breasts of both sexes, lips, both on the outside and on the inside, thighs, forearms, and female genitals. As the passion grows, nails will mark the body, similar to a brawl. Playful bites will follow a similar pattern. So, right. Cocktail recipe: Bloody Mary. 2 measure vodka, 2 measures tomato juice, a pinch of something spicy, a pinch of salt, a phallic vegetable of choice. Exotic cocktail meant to increase potency and add courage to those who lack it. Poor old hungover Victor could use one of those right now, I imagine.
There you are, finally.
What really happened? My memory is failing me.
For those that sleep in the night are asleep, and those that drink are drunken.
Unbelievable.
Remember, no matter what happens, everything stays between us.
I don't remember any of it, you fucking creepo.
I need your help.
Please help me
again.
With
and I won't turn you down again.
Morona? Is it Morona? It's got a cool hat.
Her sadness, heartbreakingly cold.
How can we tame her?
Stop fighting her.
What?
There's no need to resist. Go to her.
Yeah, just give in to the sadness, Victor.
Let me soothe this melancholy. Let it engulf you.
Yeah, there you go. Grab her ass. And I'm feeling much better, thank you. Super cool. Got our next Salutor, and we can continue to upgrade as his heart. Mind. Cool. Which gives us finishing argument. Which just hits for like a truckload of damage. Which is cool. Alright, sweet. Oh, and we got another point, which we will put into here. Which gives us damage. Catalyst increases damage by 100% if the damage is suffering. Oh, let's equip that right away on something that hits hard. Yes, let's take that back out. Let's see, we wanted... Yeah, take the healing out. We wanted this. We wanted this to be. We had this as our interrupt. Speed doubles damage. Let's see, where is there it is. Interrupts if they are suffering. Perfect. And And then we just had it doubles damage if they're suffering. Which, where did that go? Yeah, there it is. Damage catalyst. Yeah, we can put that in here. That's good. So that'll do 16 to 19, 16 to 18. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good on one of our normal attacks, huh? Yeah, here, let's, yeah. I mean, we never use these. So, I don't think it matters. But, yeah, that's good. And then... Oh, yeah, and then that'll give focus, it'll hit their focus, and then also hit them one over time. Where'd it go? This terror. Weak mind, there we go. Okay, there we go. That looks like a decent loadout. And let's see, do we have any other missions here? Oh, let's, yeah, Liga's pissed at us. She's gonna be even more pissed we didn't come home last night. Let's go get the donuts and go to her lecture. That seems like a good way to further alienate the rest of the family. Note for the delivery boy. Give the cigars from the small box to the gentleman in the apartment at 8 p.m. Give the cigars from the silver box to Mr. Vyachev personally. Special order. Go to the gentleman's club. Interesting. Yeah, we can go check out the gentleman's club.
Fate has brought us together again,
this
Victor
guy.
Shulsky.
Why do you bother, King of the Tempermancers?
I learned from my mistakes, and now the time has come for me to reclaim the throne and the title that I deserve. Come on, I dare you.
Do you pester other Thaumaturges too?
Of course not. The others are insignificant compared to you.
That is...
I dare you.
That is true. Alright, dude.
All right.
Let's do it.
To me, visitors. To me.
It's like the third time this guy's come at me like this. Oh, his thugs have a lot of points here. Okay, you're invulnerable. You have resistance. You can't get status effects. Okay, so we can still punch you. We can still punch you. And we would like to attack with our new friend. What do you do? 8 times the enemy's missing focus and restores all their focus. Kills focus and interrupts, loses focus and slows them. Okay, so I think we actually want to try to attack you. We'll punch you, and then we send Marana at you. Like that, yeah. That's good. And we don't get the interrupt, which is a drag. But it's fine. See, you're not suffering, you can't be suffering. You can be suffering. Of course, that'll clear this out. But that's fine. We don't really care if it's... and the suffering, that the damage doesn't get reduced by his status effect reduction thing, so that's great. Yeah, and that's an interrupt. And here, let's start spreading the dot onto him as well. And now we should be able to. Oh, look at this guy with the eye patch. I mean, he's badass. Like this guy. Okay, so you are taking between 9 and 12 damage on your turn. That's pretty good. Oh, and y'all are about to go like super hard after my focus, huh? It's kind of shitty of you. Okay, yeah, here we can blast your ass real good. Attack with Uber. Yeah, let's do that. We don't really need the health, but it's fine. Yeah, you are about dead. Yeah, you are gonna lose focus. Yeah, you are dead, actually. This is gonna kill you. And your homies probably ought to run off now if they were smart, but clearly that's not the case. So let's yeah, so we do our super attacks on this fella, take him out of the fight. Love the hat. Is that a Thaumaturge? Is that what that is? I'm not an expert on hats. But anyway, I like both of these guys fit. And I love my bird friend. We'll pick and peck at his brain. And then we'll knock this guy out, and that's what you get for fucking with the king and the temple mancers.
Have you had enough? Never. There is no shame in losing to a better man. The way tells me to find you again soon.
You don't have any powers. What way? What are you talking about? Your salutors are two drunkards with the screw loose. Stop calling yourself a Thaumaturge.
But the title... I...
Oh, now I feel bad. Okay, where are the donuts? We need the donuts. See, I bet he like comes back at the end with like the best salutor in the game, right? Like my last one that I get that kills everything else I get from him. Right? See, poem note in a satirical magazine. Salutary torture. Paid a visit to Dr. Janitsky at Poblonska Street last night. How was it? First he gave me a pounding back massage, then he stretched out all my bones, and finally he set my vertebrae until they crunched. It hurt like hell at the time, but now I feel good as new. Why do you need a doctor to do that? You've complained often enough that your wife gets angry and smacks you with a rolling pin. Yes, but Dr. Janinsky smacks me in silence. Ah. Complaint. Ladies and gentlemen, your treatment of your customers is abysmal. As it turns out, some have more rights than others, and as a regular customer counts for nothing. Every afternoon I come to inquire about the table by the window, and every day it is reserved for Mr. Przymski. This mediocre writer, for whom you are making such an effort, arrives late every day. I demand that the best table in the pastisserie be made available to guests who behaves as better befits a socialite. Yours sincerely, Carol Major. You tell him, Carol. Donuts, please.
It smells so nice in here. Is that vanilla?
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter. You're in heaven. Can I help you?
Mrs. Jagoda, it's me, Victor.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Victor? Oh my, how you've grown and how handsome you've become. Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastry?
I'm right here. You want to bang?
Mrs. Jagoda, as a grown man, I can confess that it was never the sweets. It was about you.
Oh.
You devil! But to be honest, I have a daughter, so if you ever...
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yes. I definitely...
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
Yeah, shut up. I'm trying to marry you to a
reason
donut.
to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
It's gonna be so good, lady. It'll be worth the wait. Just
Are you
make
sure you're not
so
a
much
Thaumaturge?
more pleasant to be around.
Let
It's a
that
piece
be
of
my
cake.
sweet secret.
I'd like to collect Ligia Shurska's order.
Of course. Give her my best. And don't hesitate to stop by for a little snack
yeah,
from
right.
time to time.
Come have a little snack.
Have a nice
baby.
day.
Come have a snack.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
See, again, then this is like again, it's, like I'm just like I'm starting to groove on the game, and then something like that happens where like I'm leaving with a box of donuts. Why would she say to me, "Don't you want to take anything with you?" And it's those little things that you know, like I get it. You know, it's extra programming hours for your people. It's extra voice line that your actors have to be paid to record. Oh, they're doing a sermon, but but it is immersion breaking. Yeah, a little bit. It does take you out of it, and it does keep this. I would say I say this game is like good, but it could have been really great. I think it could have been a very good game if they had paid more attention to a whole lot of those little details. Which is not to say that I'm not having a good time. I am enjoying playing it. Anyway, we've got a letter of recommendation here. I hereby attest that Antoni Kajewski, residing at 2 Hoja Street, is an excellent piano tuner. Always arrives on time and performs his duties conscientiously and with due expertise. Book for Friday. Okay, great. And we've received a quest to go and meet with the piano tuner. All right, let's go check out our sister's little TED talk here. Shouldn't say little TED talk.
Mr. Shulsky, I presume.
It's diminutive.
What gave me away?
Your resemblance to Ligia. And the book at your waist. That's an interesting way of sewing up the binding. Let me take your coat. The lecture has already started. Follow the corridor.
Lyricism in Architecture by Professor Jan Zeptoshki. Stuff that one might have observed in architecture for over the decade, which emerged as a breakaway trend in Art Nouveau, has now matured and deserves a comment and assessment. One can easily notice where it diverges from the path carved by Art Nouveau. Lightness and finesse interwoven in elaborate portals are replaced by massive pediment ornaments and arch crowns overhanging the spectator like an unspoken threat, a symbol of inevitable fate. The harmonious soaring lines coiling like springs give way to crisscrossed jagged shapes, creating a sense of chaos. Add to that the ghastly mascarons, and you get the full picture of the art that should go back where it draws its inspiration. The Dark Ages.
The professor has already made a judgment.
What does that mean? Warsaw Guidebook by František Borish. Notion of Aura. It might come as a surprise that between Selma Street and Dovna Street on the one hand and Bugash Street on the other, and where now you can find a quaint little bench, there used to be an infamous waste dump, where an unpleasant odor wafted in the air. Now you can smell wild flowers, and where all you could see were piles of waste, now an enchanting view of
A
Warsaw.
change for the better?
How lovely.
Surprising in this town.
Is this the bedroom? I'll check out the bookseller's bedroom here. Ente Inferno by Gabriela Zapolska. Listen, don't let them teach you to play the piano. It will kill you. She broke off and wiped a tear. You know, I have no idea what they want from me. As if someone has put wax in my ears and my fingers feel like they're made of wood. She wrung her fingers and tapped her ears with comical despair. And when they make you play the chromatic scale, it's over. You're a dead duck. First, third, first, second, and so on. To hell with them. She pulled her ear, sobbing convulsively. What kind of life is that? Would they put me at a piano? I feel like someone has ripped the stomach out of my belly. It's all churning inside me. Then I get nauseous and turn on the waterworks. She sniffled, and lifting her dress furtively, she wiped her eyes and nose in her skirt. You, Staska, put your foot down and don't let them take you to the piano.
Boarding schools for girls truly are a devilish invention.
It's reading it like a trashy... weird-
Inequality between the sexes is a real problem that keeps society in economic stagnation. No wonder if half of population cannot take up a job or are not adequately remunerated for their work. We want to study, work, make our own choices. We want all of our lives.
Crazy, radical,
I'd
lunatic.
love to see you on the faculty.
Whoa.
You must agree.
There you are. Samuel, Cecilia, I'd like you to meet my brother.
Mr. Shulsky? Victor Shulsky? The Thaumaturge?
That's me.
Yes, madam. It is I.
It is I.
Oh, I need to talk to you about Thaumaturge. Lygia has told me a lot about you. I've been interested in it ever since I was a child, although, sadly, I was not blessed with power.
Sadly is not a word I would use.
Mr. Shulsky, welcome to the Flying University.
Dickstein? Guy's name is Dickstein.
I'm afraid to ask what my sister has told you.
Nothing but the truth, albeit not all. We are a civilized people, after all.
I'm interested in stories about Thaumaturge. I find it fascinating.
I must admit, my knowledge was mainly forged in the heat of practice.
That's incredible.
That's a good line. See,
The practical approach is always valued. You must have learned a lot during your travels.
Samuel Dickstein.
I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Please, do tell us about your travels.
I used to live with the whirling dervishes in Damascus for some time. The Dons keep Saluters away. I've also met an Inuit sage who claimed he could talk to them.
How? How is that possible?
It's not possible.
Cecilia, let's give Mr. Shulsky some space.
No, I don't need any space from this lovely young woman. What's up, Cecilia?
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
The university is an interesting venture. Where did you get the idea?
Out of necessity. The occupiers control all the academies. They don't allow women to study and don't care about the level of education. And the future Poland will need an intellectual elite.
It's true.
Aren't you afraid of the police?
I am aware that we leave ourselves open to a charge of distributing prohibited works and imprisonment.
Great causes are worth taking the risk, don't you think?
We just got a achievement for letting our pride mature, so we should allow ourselves to stop taking these answers now, but we're not going to. We're
I
going to keep.
think we need to carefully consider potential losses and gains, and stay cautious.
I will quote that next time you get into trouble.
Have you got any more questions?
Where does the university's name come from?
For obvious reasons, we don't have a permanent residence. Our academy is constantly flying between the apartments of people willing to host us.
Some also mockingly say we are a childlike and girlish university, as the university was created with women in mind.
But the mockery will soon end, because our graduates have already started scientific careers abroad.
Cool. Like who?
Are there any known names among the graduates?
Mrs. Skłodowska-Curie, for instance.
Our Nobel Prize winner.
Well, isn't that
Let's
fantastic?
talk about something else.
Of course.
Congratulations, Professor. You did great.
I did. And what did you like the most?
What I liked most was seeing you as a lecturer.
Damn it, you and your compliments. I can't stay mad at you.
You know that science is your domain, not mine. Still, it doesn't change the fact I'm very proud of you.
Very proud of you.
I'll take a look around the room.
Okay, bye.
Mr. Shulsky, we must talk. It's important. Please find me later.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk.
Oh, I think you'll find that the catering tables aren't the only place you'll find something sweet.
Seems like it.
Give me a break.
Only if you brought some donuts.
I did.
I did. I know one should not stand between you and sugar.
Even got
You're speaking
plum
words
for
of
you.
wisdom, brother.
Then I will leave you as well. Mr. Shulsky, please meet our students.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that.
What is it? Do you need help?
So what's up with
So
Dick
you're on
Stein?
first name terms with Samuel, huh? How did that happen?
Everyone's on first name terms with everyone else here.
Somehow, I haven't noticed him giving any other student that much attention.
Watch it. You're going to get it.
Or you're gonna get it.
How did you happen to start studying?
I was helping Dad with business and I was doing fine, so he encouraged me to apply.
It's the least he could do for you. I'll be off now. You wanted to talk to me?
I've got a whole bunch of questions, and I really hope you can answer them.
Check your enthusiasm, please. You and your dress take all of our oxygen.
Lucrezia, only feeble men are afraid to be inquisitive, and the Thaumaturge cannot be feeble. The
Not
power you
feeble at
possess
all, baby.
meddles with the very fabric of reality and the most subtle aspect of human psyche. It is
Erotic.
Overrated at the best, and made up at worst.
I'm gonna sick Marana at you. Oh yeah.
Maybe I
that's-
could change your mind about my power if I used it.
yes.
Yeah, do it.
For example, I could convince you that you are a parrot.
Oh my god.
The bookseller went mad. Help!
What?
Is that your doing?
Yes.
Now you believe in thaumaturgy?
Mr. Shulsky, please don't mind her. Let's go. They might need you.
This is tragic. I need to yell about it. Thieves!
Hold on. First, I need to put
I
these
also write term papers
donuts
for the
down.
principal school students. Would you like some work? Excuse me, and you are...
Viktor Shulsky.
You are Lygia's brother?
It's great that you came to your sister's
It's so
lecture.
funny that they have the same name.
Not all of us have that kind of support.
No, I'm kidding. I know, of course, that that's just the Polish word for female student. But,
What do you mean?
My brother. He thinks an educated woman is a disgrace to her family. If he knew I studied, he'd beat me until I was bleeding.
We all take some risk. Well, maybe everyone except Polina.
What do you mean?
She's Russian, and I'm sure she'll bring the police down on us. I don't know why Dickstein trusts her.
Don't waste your breath. Better have an eclair.
This is like the third or fourth time we've seen this face on a character. They just change out the hairstyles. Got an achievement for bringing the donuts. Donuts unlocked. Check what's going on by the door.
This is an outrage. Do not tell me what to do. It is definitely the time to be nervous.
I'm just saying we can look together. It might be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? It's a theft. You! I bet you did it.
Me?
I'd suggest you weigh your words. I don't like being called a thief.
Are you threatening me? Do you know what happened? What emotions I need to cope with? The first edition of A Nation Tale is gone. My beloved game exposed to sunshine. Master, crazy fingers.
Oh, I love how much this guy loves this book.
You can't treat me like that. Nobody leaves this place. Either I get my book back or I'm calling the police.
What do you mean? I can't stay here any longer.
Antoni, do not threaten my students.
They are not students. They're animals.
Animals,
Mr. Shulsky can find your book.
Of course I
Yes, I can do that.
Of course I can.
Really? And then can you bring eternal misery upon the thief?
Yeah, but it's not free.
Of course. What is it exactly that you want?
I want him to get blotches on the soles of his feet.
You got
it. Done.
You got it,
Good
buddy.
heavens.
Mr. Shulsky, please, stop joking.
He's joking.
We'd be grateful if you could find
Bottom of this guy's feet are fucked. Whoever he is. It is a case of theft. The most valuable of the antiquarian's volumes has disappeared. Owners closed off the premises and is threatening to call the police in this meeting, this illegal meeting, unless his property is found. Okay, well, that's fine. Scum, not students. It's a broken cup, China brought by careless hands. Belongs to the bookseller. Pieces of china tremble like a heart gripped by fear. You can hear the quiet trepidation about the torn pages, the stained cover, and the cracked spine of this small miracle that Harvinus simply calls a book. A miracle that has been stolen. Ooh. Excuse me, it may never be recovered. Ever. Empty display case. The thief's feelings are reflected in the clear glass of the display case, like the carelessness of a clown in the excitement of a rope dancer before his first step into the void. Feelings sparkle with lightheartedness, and a conscience as clean as freshly laundered linens. After all, everything is just an innocent prank. Alright, let's walking funny. What's up, Dickstein? What you got to say about this?
Do you have any suspicions regarding the stolen volume?
I don't believe any of the students could do it. It must be a misunderstanding. I hope you manage to get to the bottom of it.
Thanks. Trying to bang my sister,
Tell
bro.
me about Ligia's studies.
Your sister has an extraordinary mind. She's one of our most gifted graduates, and I hope she will join our teaching staff after this lecture. Her arguments are bold and accurate, untainted by social restraints. Oh, and her charisma.
That's what we're talking about here. Is the
Indeed,
Riz.
you are impressed.
Is there anything else you want to ask?
Ligia has rizzed up this man.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Most effectively. Well, why not? Good for her.
I was instructed to become acquainted with your lot. Viktor Shulsky, nice to meet you.
I don't know if talking to me is the best choice. Polina Nikolaevna Gavrilov.
Seems you're not very popular among your colleagues.
What a rude thing to say to
What did
somebody
I
I
tell
just met.
Did I cast spells to make their pants leak and their ties run?
Why don't they like you?
Because I'm Russian, and every Ruski is an enemy, right?
Well, yeah, basically.
My mother is Russian, so my perspective is different.
I understand the political situation. I was born in Warsaw. I love this city.
Why did you decide to go to the university?
I don't want to waste my intellect on throwing parties and picking the perfect hat.
And what do you want?
To study law at the Sorbonne. You think it's funny?
No, it's just that my mother wanted me to study law in Paris. But I prefer to travel.
My mother keeps trying to talk me into traveling. Apparently, that's the way to find a husband.
Who do you think is behind stealing that book?
I can't believe that it might be one of us. After all, we all love books.
So then you're...
That sounds like the perfect motive.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. If I were to steal, I would rob antiquarian bookshops.
So you admit it was you,
But
Rusky.
it wasn't me.
Liar.
Why did you decide to go to the
I don't want to wait.
And what do...
To study...
No, it's...
My mother keeps trying... Apparently, that's...
Alright.
I'll be off now.
Cool. I already talked to that Joker. Can't get into the cloak room. I bet it's just in there in somebody's pocket, right?
What's up, Sherlock? Mystery solved?
You're as happy as a child on Christmas Day.
I like to watch you do something with passion.
I just want to leave.
Who do you think could have taken the book?
I have no idea. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
She's got it.
You're
Leave
way
it to
too
it.
enthusiastic. How many sweets have you had?
Don't even ask.
She's all jacked
I'll
up
be
and
off
strong.
now.
She's all sugar buzzing. It is the donut. Can I zoom in? These are good looking donuts. Something in the bathroom. Lockpick and a flower pot. Lockpick is in good condition. Whoever used it knew how to handle it. It's covered with blots of feverish thoughts, sloppy as a child's handwriting. There was no time. Someone could see, point the finger, catch him in the act, catch the thief. Flower pot was close and seemed a reasonable solution, almost.
You don't understand. I want to leave.
And I want my volume to be in my display case. Maybe you're the one who has it.
She is.
I'm not a thief, and I don't have to explain myself.
You do.
There's no need to argue. Please, let me help you.
You can help by searching this young lady.
I will search her mind.
I know subtler ways. Could you give me a personal item, please?
Pants over her pant or under pants.
No, she's not the one who stole the book. The trace doesn't match.
How do you know?
I'm a fucking wizard, you ass.
You must trust my expertise.
I see. I can't open the door, but I can help you with your parents. I know what it's like when your loved ones don't understand your passion for books.
I see. Thank you for your help.
Mr. Shulsky, there are guest codes in the wardrobe. I will let you in there if it helps you to catch that degenerate.
That might be helpful.
Then, follow me, please.
Yes. Very good. So, Dickstein. A long, elegant woman's coat. It's not the kind of coat you wear every day. An elegant coat boasts above others like a flower among the weeds. It radiates red pride, spreads the scent of splendor, and tempts with the taste of sweetness. Only a small thread at the collar trembles with uncertainty. Will the effort be noticed by the one for whom it was made? A men's coat, dowdy and worn. The coat's pocket is full of worries pushed away out of thought's reach. They're gray and dull, like the lockpick found in the flower pot. They whisper of the punishment that will befall the son for taking his father's locksmithing tools, about the consequences of a prank that will turn into trouble. So that's the thief's coat. Here we have a large woman's coat. Oh, excuse me. Probably belongs to Lucretia. It's kind of rude. Fibers of the coat spin and weave into an intricate embroidery of sorrow and bitterness. The accusation of an affair weighs down the fabric and creates deep wrinkles on its surface. The explanation disappears like a soap puzzle. She cannot confess. The university must remain a secret.
And? Have you found anything?
I did. I figured out who did it.
Although I still need some information.
Well, what are you waiting for? Fire away.
I found a men's coat in the wardrobe. One with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. Do you remember who it belongs to?
With a worn-out collar and elbow patches? That's Valdemar's coat.
You have good memory.
Which you are using in a ridiculous way. Why don't you look for the degenerate?
The lance coat belongs to Miss Lucrezia, I presume. The one with the satin lining?
Yeah, no doubt. But I don't know why you're wasting your time on these.
That fancy coat with golden embroidery looks...
a little out of place. I don't know who it belongs to, but that person apparently mistook a lecture for an audience with the Tsar.
Yeah,
Will you try to find the thief, or are we going to keep chatting about fashion?
Let's keep talking about fashion. I like your cravat there, buddy.
I will wait for the results then.
The antiquarian is convinced that the worn coat belongs to Valdemar. It's time to expose the thief. It was Valdemar who stole the volume. He had no trouble opening the display case. Being the son of a locksmith, he knows his way around locks. However, it seems that his intentions weren't entirely bad. He thought the theft would be an innocent prank, but it ended up causing quite a commotion. So where is this guy? Do I tell Dickstein about it?
Can I help you?
Thank you. Goodbye.
I guess not. Yeah, she won't care. There he is. Valdemar.
A grey coat with embroidered initials and wooden buttons. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Why do you ask?
I think it belongs to the thief.
What? No, I don't wear a coat.
Shut up.
It's September.
Of course you wear a coat.
I like the cold, and that is not a crime. Leave me alone.
Nice fucking... Alright, so where are you going to... Thought's going to lead us. And you hit it in the guy's bed, so it's kind of fine.
Here, I found your book. And what's this?
Volume is covered by a thin layer of gloomy thoughts that binds its cover like grave hoarfrost. It's the thief's trace, identical to one that is on the coat and the lockpicks. It's no doubt Valdemar is the thief.
I hope you will find my little plot amusing. The city must recognize the power of Thaumaturge. Enjoy your show. You have earned it. Cecilia. I should return the volume. The bookseller will finally calm down. And then I will have a talk with the author of this letter.
So what, did she put Valdemar up to this so that she could trick me into... I found the volume. A letter fell out of it, written by Cecilia. The intrigue was planned, and I don't like to be the tool of other people's games.
Here is your volume.
You came back to me, safe and sound. Praise the Lord.
I hope it was all just a mistake.
No, it was planned.
That was obvious. How did you find the book?
Magic, you idiot.
I found the lockpicks that the thief used to open the display case. They were marked with this trace.
And that is how you determined his identity? What an exceptional display of thaumaturgy.
As impressive as conjuring up ghosts at a seance.
I would like to see you say that to Madame Samira.
Of course you know each other. You both prey on people's gullibility.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Lucretia.
Consider this a thaumaturgical display. Before you left the house, you had an argument with your husband. He thinks you are having an affair, while in reality, you sneak out to the university. Do you find that convincing?
How dare you? These are private matters and should not be discussed in public.
Yeah, well, you kept talking shit,
for
bitch.
it.
Yes, thank you, Cecilia.
Stop, both of you.
Shut up, Dick Stein. Stay out of
Please
it.
tell us who took the book from the display case.
The plot might not be too original, but it was certainly planned.
You might be missing the big picture.
It is Cecilia who is responsible for stealing the book.
It's impossible. She was with us all the time.
She persuaded Valdemar to use his father's lockpicks and take the book while she remained in your sight.
Crafty bitch.
It's impossible. Valdemar?
It's true, Mr. President. Cecilia said it would be a joke.
Do you understand what kind of situation this puts me in? How this affects our reputation?
I'm sorry, but it was necessary. I had my reasons.
An exquisite coat, an evening dress, an intrigue. You took a lot of trouble to impress me.
Did it work?
Yes.
Then it was worth it.
That's enough. Miss Cecilia, please explain yourself.
Nobody treats thaumaturgy like a real science. I had to show its potential.
She wants some of this
Show
thaumaturge,
what
dude.
you're capable of.
That's enough.
I'm gonna show you
That
what
is
I'm
no
capable
excuse.
of.
I will talk to you in a minute. Leave us alone.
You know I was right.
I'm sorry you were used like that.
I've had a great time. If all the lectures are like this, I want to be a student.
I know what you mean.
Shut up, Dick Stein.
Cecilia's methods are disgraceful, but she does have a point. A lecture by a Thaumaturge would enrich our academy. Please, consider it an offer.
Yeah, I'll let you know if
I will think about
if
it.
I find anybody. Alright. Cool. With holiness. Oh, this is the next. Interesting. Anyway, I think that is where we're going to call it for tonight, though. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And let's see, there's nobody to really drop you off here, so let's go ahead and just save up the game. And I'm gonna check again to see if I can find Oh yeah, yeah, there we are. We are live on YouTube. All right, great, cool, it worked. All right, super. Well, so thanks so much. We're back tomorrow with Magic the Gathering, Magic Mondays, and then check the schedule for later in the week. So, yeah, thanks all for coming, and we'll hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to like and follow. Oh, and Lethal Potential. Yeah, again, I only like expensive viewers, so.